Dear friends, welcome to the Wednesday Word on Wednesday the 17th of November. I've been reading about King Solomon in my daily Bible readings this week, and I've been thinking about wise and godly leadership. Solomon is both an example and a warning to us. At the beginning of his reign, Solomon was a great leader of his people, one of the greatest kings of Israel. But his reign ended in catastrophic failure, with his numerous foreign wives turning his heart away from the Lord and to the worship of other gods. You can read about that in 1 Kings chapter 11. But I want to focus on the early years of his reign. The first thing I notice is his humility. Solomon was clearly a naturally gifted and able leader and administrator. But soon after he became king, the Lord appeared to him and said, "Ask whatever you want me to give you." And Solomon's reply is not what we might have expected. He didn't ask for long life, wealth, or the defeat of his enemies. Instead, he asked for discernment, or in some translations, wisdom. He says, "I'm only a little child, and I don't know how to carry out my duties. Your servant is here among the people you've chosen, a great people, too numerous to count or number. So give your servant a discerning heart to govern your people, and to distinguish between right and wrong. For who is able to govern this great people of yours?" That's 1 Kings chapter 3, verses 7 to 9. Now, many leaders in all walks of life think that they must exude self-confidence, certainty and strength. They must not display any signs of weakness, insecurity or doubt. This makes them unapproachable, impervious to advice, vulnerable to making poor decisions, isolated and in danger of breakdown. How much better to have the attitude of Solomon, that leaders, even able and gifted leaders, do not know how to carry out their duties well. They need a discerning or wise heart that comes from dependence on God. Wise leaders will also surround themselves with wise advisors, as Solomon did. They will also delegate, making alliances with other leaders. And above all, they will have a clear moral compass that comes from remaining close to God and his word. The other thing I noticed about Solomon is that he had a wide hinterland. He didn't just do his job as king. He spoke 3,000 proverbs, and his songs numbered 1,005. He spoke about plant life, from the cedar of Lebanon to the hyssop that grows out of walls. He also spoke about animals and birds, reptiles and fish. That's 1 Kings chapter 4, verses 32 to 33. Solomon was a poet and a musician. He was interested in botany and zoology, and was able to talk with interest about his studies. Leaders could learn from this aspect of Solomon's life as well. Many leaders, especially church leaders, do nothing but work. It consumes all of their time and energy. This makes them one-dimensional and unable to empathise with other people. It also makes them rather boring. Good leaders know when to take a break from their work and have other interests to distract and absorb them. This refreshes them and enables them to return to their work with more energy and perspective. And to that end, I am taking a week's holiday next week. So the Wednesday Word and Friday Focus will be produced by the other members of the team. God bless you today.